bold, cheeky, flashy. Gallus.
I'm just gonna do this and make it intimate.
Oh wow, this is I don't know if I like this.
I like it.
Just gonna go straight for the banana.
Straight for the banana.
Yeah, that's the only way to balance out the intimacy.
As you make direct eye contact with me, as you eat this banana.
You said you were gonna do the same to me.
Yeah, it was different. I was joking.
So was I. It actually doesn't matter if I'm looking at you at all, because I should be looking forward. Hi.
Hi.
So, I don't really give a fuck about podcast structure in any way.
But you give a fuck about script structure.
Yes.
Okay.
Too much. And I apologise, it's probably a red flag and a negative trait of mine. But do you ever just get something drilled into you from an early age that you have to make everyone else's problem because it was drilled into you so much?
Yeah, religion. And then I grew up.
God, I can't wait till I grow up and I don't have to start being really annoying whenever I see the letters ING in a script. That's what your script is quoted in, by the way. It's just me highlighting ING.
I'm well aware, honestly, because the thing is, I reread it and just went, oh, fuck.
Angry Irishman. First thing he ever told me about script. Your script's a load of shite. Rewrite it. And I'm like, I'm just a wee quiet bloody middle. I think it's first year in film class at college. I'm just going to say, alright, he's like, I like this bit. You should make it more about this bit. One line of the entire script. Make that your entire fucking film. I'm like, and none of these INGs. Characters aren't walking, they walk. I'm like, okay. And it's in there somewhere. He's not even a scary Irishman. He was just an Irishman that said my script was shite. So it's like a core writing memory.
No.
It's the first thing I ever wrote being told was shite. So all of the reasons it was shite is now what I project onto everyone else.
Whereas, I say, the first thing I wrote that I respected and showed other people, I got some good feedback and I made a few people cry with it. Which, to be fair, I had a bias thing because I wrote a play about grief when everyone knew my dad had just died. So they were like, we gotta give him some props. Hi, my name's Benjamin McWhirter, by the way.
I'd have got round to that. That's the 15-minute mark.
Is that what the fuck is this podcast?
I told you I don't care about structure.
Okay, cool.
As long as we're having a nice blather, it's a good thing.
Okay. I'll get into that mindset now.
Basically, what it was is, give me 5 minutes to eat my banana and then we'll move on to the actual series part, and there'll be a timestamp that just says skip the bit where we're just kind of making small talk about
fucking shite.
Bananas and...
I'm allowed to swear on this, right?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Just making sure.
I'm a 50-50 as to what I say when someone asks me that. Sometimes I like to just say no, and then I swear all the time and make them not swear, but I swear.
Yeah, there was no way you weren't getting me to swear. So I would have just been me going, sorry, every 10 minutes.
No, it's... Right, what's kind of a ruling I have? Swearing's absolutely fine. I don't like defamation swearing, don't swear at someone. Mm-hmm. But you can swear if you just want, that's kind of...
There goes plan A through Z.
Well, I get we're about to talk about hospitality, so actually ignore that rule. It's the one time that rule's
okay, perfect, thank you.
But I don't name and shame.
I'm not going to name and shame people. The only people I will actually name will be people I'm praising.
Aye, that's absolutely fine.
I say it loosely. I'll be, a lot of the companies that I've worked for, I will just be one place, you know who you are.
And then they'll know who they are if for some reason they found themselves here.
Because the thing is, they'll be watching it and then they'll just feel a cold breath of air on the back of their neck and I will just be pouncing from the ceiling to murder them.
FNAF jump scare into the camera. That is you, my dear friend. Very good. I had a lovely time in the Twilight last night.
Sorry? Oh!
Lovely time in the Twilight last night.
I was supposed to be on, but I'm in a uni-shaped hole at the moment, so Jack took my place. And Jack is one of my best friends and I love him dearly. So yeah, he took my shift, thank God.
There was no penises in my Guinness though.
Exactly, that's my whole shtick. Weirdly enough, hilariously, I stole it from Tom, who's the other bartender in the Twilight, also one of my best friends who I love dearly.
Fair enough. I've only ever had a penis from yourself.
Yeah, Tom is very pernickety about giving out people penises, because he knows that it could go wrong. Mm-hmm. Tom, as much as I love him, he is very much the understanding of, I'm serving people alcohol, this can always go wrong. Whereas I'm the person of, I'm serving them alcohol, This can only go wrong for them. I'm in control.
I'm having fun. Yeah,
I got a stick behind the bar. I will hit people.
I fully believe that.
I'm pretty sure I've threatened you with that stick.
You've made some weird threats.
I've made a lot of weird threats, but also my mum could watch this, so that's maybe...
They were great threats.
Great threats, not detailed and not weird at all.
And every single time I've just shut you down by saying my mate's literally done that.
Touche, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's fair
Casual
enough.
Friday night.
Casual Friday night. I mean, it's Ayrshire. Like, every now and again, my mum, like, in the first, like, 2 or 3 years that I was living here, like, my mum would send me articles about Ayrshire, and I'd be like, oh, don't worry, I'm fine, and I'm just sort of like, oh, that's actually down the street from me.
Looking out the window being like, what's that happening right now?
No, like, the worst thing is, where I live is, like, not a dodgy area. We're right next to a dodgy area. And the day after we moved in, we had a home invasion, essentially. And I didn't tell her that for the first, 6 months I was living there.
No, you wouldn't. That's fear a mother does not need.
Yeah, exactly. And, my mum, God bless her, worries a bit too much.
That's mother's, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mum's.
My mother's probably worried about me being here right now.
That's fair
In
enough.
the uni, because it's dark outside.
Exactly.
And it's scary, and I've got an expensive camera I have to take out into the darkness.
Oh, God.
Anything can happen on that path.
Oh, God.
But again, what's more threatening? Somebody or me with that metal tripod? I think I've got a pretty good bludgeon.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there was, in first year, because remind me, what year are you again?
Good question.
Third. Did you jump straight into, second year or third?
No, I full.
Full 1, 2, 3?
Regret it, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, so,
ended up.
when I was in first year, the path in front of the uni, when it gets dark, was nicknamed Murder Way because people used to get chased.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. If you wanted to get to Harley's quickly, you had to risk it.
That's quite a funny image, actually. There's definitely 100 student short films that have been made in this building with that exact beat.
Oh, absolutely. I've especially...
How many have you been in?
About 5. There was a good period of time, I think it was second year, where I was I think I was in I swear to God, this is not a joke. I was in 6 or 7.
It's not a joke, but it is very funny.
I was in 6 or 7. I can't remember exactly. It was like a good stretch where I was basically either in work, in uni, or filming. I didn't sleep. It was great.
I mean, is that not the actor way?
Exactly. But the thing is, the actor way would end up in me getting paid.
That's...
I think I got bought a couple pints by 1 or 2 directors. But that's it.
That's better than the others.
It's better than nothing. And I saw some of the films, but I remember there was one night that we had where what's it called? I wasn't able to make it, but the scratch nights at the uni, which unfortunately have been canned. They did a massive showcase of a bunch of student films.
Yeah.
I was in
back to back.
And then after the 4th one, someone just went, "I'm sick of this guy," and multiple people messaged me, and I was like, fair enough, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I get work. I'm one of the actors in this uni that likes acting.
Which is a high bar, yeah. That's a lot of them.
That's the thing. I say that very loosely because a lot of the actors I'm working with and have worked with love acting when we're in the room together. I think it's just this sort of barrier between the courses.
Yeah, it's a really weird barrier that the UWS courses have. They also don't have them, but do. It's
like invisible walls in GTA.
Got the first part, didn't get the second part.
What?
No, played GTA. Well, actually, that's a lie. Played GTA once.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah.
Which one?
One of them. Which one? 5, right? That's
probably.
That's the one everyone.
I mean, invisible walls in any video game.
Yes, of course.
But just sort of it's there, but it's also not there, but it's there.
Yeah. It's a select few kind of cross between quite easily, and for everyone else, it's you just it's really hard to get the kind of foot in the door. Essentially, but once you've got the foot in the door, it's quite easy to stay.
But it's also a little bit terrifying because beginning of January, beginning of February, you'll just get 17 different messages, and you'll just go, "Oh no." And you don't have the heart to tell. Sometimes people, when you're reading their scripts, you're just I know I'm a student and I'm just trying to get screen time, but I can't be a part of this.
This is something else.
Yeah, it's there's been 1 or 2 that I've done where I'm just sort of I shouldn't have done that. And and then there's been one or two where I didn't do, and I'm like, I should have done that.
Mm-hmm. It's just a weird balance to me.
It's a very weird balance, especially when it's just this sort of weird dichotomy of you have either very, very talented people or people who think they're talented.
Yeah.
And are so not used to people telling them, you're a bit of shit.
Push comes to shove, everyone's a student.
Exactly.
We're all just trying to help each other.
Exactly.
And that's one of the weird ones, because I feel like the actors and the kind of filmmaking students aren't really taught how to work together. They're taught how to work to benefit themselves.
Yes.
Which leads to everyone just not getting on at the end of the day.
Exactly. But like I said at the beginning, like in first year, like the union was like how I met majority of my film friends.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's how I kept getting jobs. I say jobs, like I got paid.
It's more fun to call them jobs.
Exactly. It makes me feel more professional. Like I haven't spent the last 4 years in Ayr, of all places, pretending to be a tree. But
experiences,
no,
jobs.
Experience, jobs. I swear I'm getting a real degree, Mum. I promise.
Yes, Mum.
It's more the fact of my little sister's getting a real degree and she likes to remind me of it all the time.
Is that not family in a nutshell, though?
Yeah, exactly.
One gets some kind of weird fake degree, and one gets well done.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Well done. You're guaranteed a job at the end of this. I'm going to be a bartender for the rest of my life.
And then you'll have what? Some good opportunities.
I mean, like that's
Surely.
Sorry.
Surely.
What in bartending or?
Oh yeah, getting the best of the bartending
Oh, yeah,
opportunities,
yeah.
such as.
Such as the Twa Dogs, I guess.
Well, that is, I would argue.
Oh, house measures. Are we talking about house measures? Where are we going with this?
I was just asking, what's like the best opportunity you can get in bartending?
Oh, what's the best opportunity we can get in bartending?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
We're ping ponging between two different conversations.
I'm well aware.
Aye, and is that all right? Or,
yeah, absolutely.
I think it's more fun that way.
I think the best opportunity you can get in bartending is a job where like you can show up, have a good team behind the bar, complain the entire time, scream at each other the entire time, and by the end of it, you're just sat with a pint and just being like, do you remember that guy that said that one thing? And then you all just go, yeah, he was a dick.
So the best opportunity you can get is, well, all right people around you?
Yeah.
To a degree?
Yeah, all right people, and like, honestly, it's the sense of like, I think it's a sense of space.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you walk into a bar and you look around and you can't figure it out, if that makes sense. You know when you're building Lego?
Yes. Oh, now you're speaking a language.
Exactly, there we go. You know when you're building Lego and you have no idea how, like, what you're building is going to make what you're going to make? And then eventually you put one piece together and you're like, oh, this makes sense.
Oh yes, I've built Encanto's house.
Exactly. I don't want to ask why you're building Encanto's house.
It's a great Lego set.
Is it just the house from Encanto?
Yes.
Big Encanto fan?
Sorry?
Big Encanto fan?
Yes.
It's fair enough. Okay. Back to what I was...
Nope, I'm killing your metaphor.
But like it's sort of like when everything clicks together and like you can just see it all together. Like my favorite thing to do is like when someone will give me like a 7 or 8 drink order, and I just sort of like as I turn around to go start making it, like I feel like I leapfrog all around the place, and like come back, I have 8 drinks in my hands somehow. And then I'm like, that's like $29.50, and they're like, how did you remember all that? And I'm like, it's been 11 years. It's been 11 years. I could do this in my sleep, and I have repeatedly. I've done it. I've done it in some precarious states.
I'm not the best person to have a bartending conversation with, as I have never worked in a bar.
But the thing is, you've been in front of a bar.
Yes, but
that's how we primarily met.
Absolutely. It's just kind of vaguely knew.
Yeah, we knew of each other,
yeah.
And then like it was a sort of the fact of you kept coming in, and I just kept being a dick to you.
That's what that was. I thought that was some form of love.
That is my form of love. The meaner I am to you, the more I like you, and the nicer I am to you, the more I hate you.
I've enjoyed your party the past couple of weeks because I've been coming with a bunch of folk that you haven't really seen.
Exactly.
So you've just been giving them all of your shit patter.
But the thing is shit patter.
Yes.
Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. But like the thing is, like when I can't remember who you brought in first, but it was different. And I was like, are you cheating on him? I was like, I felt like I was serving another woman.
No idea who I'd have been in with.
It was who you were in last week.
I think it was only men.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. You're consistently, and I feel like a horrible guy here. I've forgotten his name.
Oh, Josh.
Josh. I always, because the thing is, I instantly always go Josh and Ryan,
Yes.
but then I'm face to face with you, so I couldn't remember Josh because it was first. But you were consistent with Josh, and then it wasn't Josh, and then I was like, who is this man, and where is my Josh? Who's gonna get a penis in the Guinness?
Daniel. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Daniel's like he is actually the only one of us that actually also worked in a bar for a stint at a time, which is probably why he's just kind of like,
yeah,
he's just deadpan at all times.
I think, and this is like a conversation like everyone like brings up every now and again. I think everyone legally between the ages of like 16.
Are you about to say do their time?
They should do their thing.
Yes, so I've been pitching this to all my mates for like quite some time. The escape, I've worked there for 3 years. I'm fucking sacking it off in June. I'm going interrailing in the summer. And when I get back, I think I might serve my time.
I can put in a good word for you.
I think
Somewhere.
I think I might serve my time.
Somewhere. I'll try and find one of the good places I worked.
Thanks.
But I don't know. But I'll figure something out. But honestly, the main thing is like I feel like everyone needs to see humanity on that side of things. Because it changes your whole perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially because I've done things from, like, relatively close to fine dining to, as we said, the Twadugs, which is an old man pub.
Heaven on earth.
It is heaven on earth, though. It is single-handedly the best pub I've ever worked in. And, like, I've worked all over the shop in many different regards. There is no place behind a bar, essentially, where I've felt more at home.
Mm-hmm. It's all regulars, isn't it? It's essentially...
That, and occasionally, because we're such like we have like 150 whiskies, we get like during summer, it goes nuts.
Tourists as well.
Tourists. Every now and again, I get really tempted when like an American will come in and he's like, "Give me your finest whiskey," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Most expensive," and I'm like, "I could serve you a shot at Jameson's and charge you 300 quid and get away with it because you don't know the difference."
And you're American.
Exactly. And I'm like so tempted to do it every single year, but I don't. But one of these years I'm going to snap.
Rightfully so.
It's been 11 years. I've been in hospitality in some regard for 11 years. I'm losing my mind. But yeah,
no.
sorry, I blacked out for a second there. What happened?
I was just gonna say that was a lovely banana. Absolutely useless end to that conversation. That was a lovely
banana. But
it's a place that's open later than most of the other kind of old man pubs in the town. So it seems like when they all shut, everyone kind of funnels there.
It does and it doesn't. It depends on the night and what's happening around. Like the worst for it, especially on like a bank holiday Monday, is hell on earth because like. I'm not going to name the place, but round the corner there's another bar, and I describe it as the Mos Eisley Cantina from Star Wars, because it's just, there is nothing worse, vile, wretched human scum. Like, it is just bad. But the thing is, sometimes they'll come in, and it's just bad. It just goes wrong. Like, I've had to chase out so many people on a bank holiday Monday. And like every now and again, like they'll just have gear all over their face, and I'm like, I can't serve you.
Yeah.
You look like you've got a white mustache. You've got to get out. And he's like, what are you talking about? I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
I will, but I won't.
Exactly. Like one time, someone genuinely tried to crack out cocaine on my bar. Not in Doug's, in a different place, which I cannot name.
People are fucking nuts.
People are nuts. Like, and like that's another thing as well. Like, because we get like a weird mix on like a Friday and Saturday, we get a weird mix of people. Because like we are a relatively cheap pub, and we also do 35ml measures. We get like the occasional people preying. Like back when Print House was still open, a Thursday was nuts.
Thursday everywhere in the town when that place was open was
like it was like you would just get like a variety of different people.
The complete spectrum of bar.
I feel bad for anyone that worked on a Spoons.
I don't.
I do, because honestly, like, spoons, like, you'll just get people from all walks of life, and they just treat it like it's a spoons.
Yeah.
And they don't treat the bartenders with respect. I've seen some horrible things in a spoons.
And that's obviously the reason the bartenders are often quite not nice to other people who are being quite nice to the.
It's a very weird situation in a spoons, because like one of my best friends works in a spoons, and she is lovely and she is wasted there. Like, it is horrible to see, but like, she was the one that taught me proper like bar etiquette of like how to talk to customers and get tips. And like, she like made those first couple of months in that job bearable, and now she's gone into the ether. Well, like, we see each other mainly in Doug's, but oh god, I miss her. KB, I love you. But yeah, and like, both me and my missus are bartenders, so it's a very weird thing where like every now and again she'll be home at like 4 a.m, and like the latest I'll be home is like 1 or 2, depending on if I've stayed behind after my shift to drink with whoever I was on with for a little bit. Bartending will turn you completely nocturnal, and that really messes you up.
I'll enjoy my time. I'm scared for my time though.
Okay.
Because I fear once you kind of get there, it's really hard to get out of it.
Yes and no.
So I'm looking for jobs, and my history is I've worked in an escape room and I've worked in a bar. Where it takes that.
That's a whole other conversation that I don't have the mental strength to deal with right now, because all mine is hospitality, fuel station for a little bit. Hospitality.
What even is an escape room as a job?
Exactly.
I had that conversation at like the bank when I was applying for a new card maybe a year ago. I'm just going to sit down in front of this guy, and he was like, "Oh, what is your job title?" And I'm like, yeah. The closest we could come down to is entertainment. General.
That's fair enough, honestly.
General. Like, if only events, like it's nothing.
Exactly,
It's
because
nothing.
like, are you like the ones like navigating them through the escape room?
I do whatever I need to be done. I'm they're like, hello, welcome to the joint.
It's
toilets, shite patter. You're American, make fun of them for a wee bit. Tell them the story, do the spooky voice, pick up the microphone, do a spooky voice into that. Make sure they're not being a dick. If they're being a dick, tell them to get to. Shite.
That's honestly fair enough. Like, that's how I felt in one job where I like had to have like a whole script before I gave them their fucking menus. Won't name the place, but people will know it. Like, it's just it's soul destroying having to do a script and then like repeat it and repeat it.
Lambie, I refuse to use a script.
That's fair enough. I mean, I can't say that as an actor. Like, oh yeah, I don't want to use a script, I'll just make it up.
In the context, you can't say that, of course. A few of my colleagues, they stick very to the beat for beat, this is what I meant to do. Oh, I couldn't do that, it'd drive me mental, so I change up everything I say every single time I say it, and I've had some mental conversations with people because of that. One of our stories, we just tell the story of Tam O'Shanter.
It's fair enough, honestly.
It's just, there's these like folk that just, Ayrshire folk, and I've got to tell them, and they just won't let into it. I'm just like, Tam was a creepy dick. Like, that was my summarised story of Tam O'Shanter.
Yeah, honestly, that's like fair enough.
And they were like, hey! And I was like, I could tell they were off guard, so I thought I'd just
That's my favourite thing to do as well. Like, when people are like that good amount of drunk, is like just mess with them.
You can do the tiniest little subtle things, or quite major things as
and
well.
It's boom. And a lot of the time, like, I don't know if you can't get tips in an escape room, can you?
Because of my weird, unique ways, I hold the record for having tips. I've made a lot of fucking money from a lot of Irish and Americans. Second I see an Irish person, an American person, I'm like, right, this is my game, because impress these folks, you're a wee bit funny, I'm getting tips.
Exactly, like, that's like, if you can, like, every now and again, like, we'll get Americans in and they'll tip me very well, or they won't tip at all, and that's like something I really need to find out, because like, I think some Americans have the idea that like we think tipping's rude here. No, I will gladly accept free money. That's my job. Yeah, I pour the pint. I'm talking to you so I can get a little bit more money.
You'll
And
never
also
see an
not
extra
go
penny
insane.
on me.
Yeah, you've never tipped me.
No,
I know.
thanks. Great serving.
I try my best. I mean, honestly, it's fair enough. I draw a dick in your Guinness every single time. It's fair enough that you don't tip me.
And you left.
I left for a little bit, and now I'm back.
Heartbreaking. Aye.
You've seen me behind the bar since.
I know.
This is
how this came to
yeah,
be.
exactly. No, I left for 3 months, and it was a terrible decision because I accidentally joined a cult.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm not naming the place.
You're pretty sure everyone can tell from the descriptions.
That's only if people know me,
Well,
and none of them follow me on anything.
Easy.
So it's fair enough. So I gladly say, the place was a cult. It was awful. Could never go back.
Jeez. Again, it's not to go too much into it. It's one of those things for the face you wouldn't really see that. From the outside.
Absolutely.
It had behind a wee facade, which I suppose.
Exactly. That's how cults get you.
Yeah, there you go. That's.
Like it was like genuinely like a full blown cult minus the polygamy and the fun songs.
It's a shy cult as well.
I will accidentally slip up if we don't move on to this conversation, so I need
When
to.
you left, I had the joyous time of asking. I believe Tom is it?
Yeah, the English one.
I was sad because there was no penis in the Guinness, so I asked for
Mm-hmm.
a penis in the Guinness, and I got a penis in the Guinness. And then ever since, it's like that's either a penis or a really shit clover, and I can't quite tell.
He is trying to perfect his clovers at the moment, and it's
they're
really.
all looking like deformed penises.
Actually, I think he's got that sort of thing where he knows he doesn't have to do it entirely perfect for you, because he knows if he can get away with it almost being a penis.
The hybrid.
Yes.
The hybrid of clover and penis. Yeah, I'll drink it up.
Exactly.
So it always goes in shaft first, of course.
As it should.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'm about to burp, I think. This is for the fetish consciencers.
All we've done is eat bananas and bark.
Oh, God. We're going to end up on Feet Finder next. All right.
I'm not physically fit enough for that.
Neither am I. I'm just tall. No, I'm not going
That's
to
staying up there for about 30 seconds before I can bring that down.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
But no, yeah. Tom is brilliant behind the bar. Like, he is single-handedly like one of the best bartenders I know. Because of the fact of like he's like not drank in 11 years. I think it's close to 12 now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the amount of knowledge he has about whiskies and stuff is insane.
Just gonna pick that up through talking to folk. Or?
Pick it up from like just being bored behind the bar and then just like reading all of it and like sniffing it, which is hilarious because both of us basically have no sense of smell. And we're the ones that sell the most whiskey. But yeah, no, like especially because it's such like a whiskey heavy bar, like you have to know some level of bullshit, and it's again so weird to some people because like the regulars will be sat next to this new person that's walked in and is like mouthing along the things that you always say and like making fun of you, and I'm just sort of like your cough.
Try not to break.
Oh no, I never break. I'm an actor. I'm a professional. I was trained at UWS.
Oh, which is a lovely transition back into UWS, isn't it?
Exactly.
With no beat to go on, but last bit of UWS we're talking about was just kind of the invisible wall between kind of the courses and you meeting all the people through kind of the union of which
is dead.
Did it come back for a bit last
It
year
came
and immediately fizzled out?
So like what happened was I think they renovated it
Yes.
because they had extra funding.
Because it was shut for my entire first year, if I'm right.
Yeah, because I don't think it was. When did you start uni? What year?
2023 or 4? 2023?
Yeah, I think it was shut for a little bit, but I think it was open like 1 or 2 nights a week. But it wasn't big because it was only open and it was different nights as it had been open like the year prior. Like union nights in first year were nuts.
That's because I always hear all my mates around Glasgow just blaring on about the student union. I'm like,
yeah.
Never really saw anything happening.
There was like karaoke every Thursday, and it was brilliant. One of my favourite stories is the night the Queen died.
Oh,
we had drag queen bingo in here.
beautiful.
I was so drunk. One of the best nights of my life.
That just sounds
like it was accidental booking. Like
obviously
no one could
we
predict.
all booked the Queen's death, you know.
Yeah,
far in
exactly.
advance.
Apart aside from like Jay Schlatt, who predicted it bang
I was
on.
like, I'm gonna get Paddington 2 loaded up from the DVD player.
Like, that's the thing. Weirdly enough, the tweet that Paddington put out like a couple minutes afterwards, like weirdly like made me emotional. I don't care about the Royals. I don't like the Royals.
No,
I don't think anyone does anymore.
no.
Especially this week. Fucking hell. But let's maybe not address that on the podcast.
I've probably done worse.
But no, like I think as well, like having this, having the union is such like a brilliant part of like student culture.
Yes.
Now we just have all the bars which are like a 20-minute walk away. And like, yeah, that's all right. But like in Glasgow and everything, or like Edinburgh or everything, you have like streetlights and everything.
Mm.
A lot of that journey is perilous. And a lot of the time, you can just buy booze from the fucking Premier up the street and drink in your flats.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I did during second year. So good. Very, very rarely went out. And when we did, it was just like a 2-day hangover.
So I never went out as any in a uni drinking. Like none of the folk in my course ever really went out as such, which was sad for me.
It wasn't the fact that none of us went out. Like on my course at least, like I've made a lot of very good friends, and like a lot of the time like we'll meet up as individual friends and go out and drink and whatever. But like we very rarely went out together with the sole intent of drinking. And like now that it's coming to fourth year, like we're organising our grad ball. Like, I've tried to organise something like a couple weeks beforehand, and like it's like a case of like, oh, we're all actually adults now with very, very like busy lives. So like we need like 4 months advance, and even then we can't guarantee.
Yeah, so
and I'm in that boat. Like I've like started planning something. I don't know if I've got it off.
No, it's a horrible realisation to have, just kind of the switch that it's gonna happen. It's done. It's such a gradual. Oh, we can do anything. We can do anything. We can do anything. And then all of a sudden you just can't.
Yeah. Like every now and again, like you'll catch yourself saying something so adult, and then like a 5-year-old in your brain just goes, "What did we just say?" Like it's very, very terrifying growing old.
Mm.
That's a lot of existentialism on a Tuesday. I've spent all morning and afternoon and almost early evening in a basement all day for my degree. This is nuts. How am I an adult?
What should you do again? Sorry.
Performance.
I suppose goes hand in hand with adulthood, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like having to pretend that
You're
like
not.
people.
Like
having to pretend that you like people, having to pretend that like you don't want to scream at people all the time.
sometimes getting the chance to do that.
Oh, I love screaming at people. My favourite thing to do is like ring the last orders bell, and then the second like 15 minutes has passed, just start screaming at people to get out of my pub.
Yeah, I heard that the other week.
Yeah.
That was special. You gave me a pre-warning though.
Thank you. That's the thing. I like you because a lot of the time, especially like when people are sat at the bar, and if I like them enough, I'll be like, watch your ears. You haven't seen me on a Saturday night.
I'm never out on a Saturday.
Come in. I won't be able to do it this Saturday because I'm like so unwell. So like my throat is absolutely fucked. But like every now and again, like the band will be like, "That's last orders at the bar." Stop for like a brief second, and I'll just scream because obviously I have years of actors training. I can project to that little old granny at the back of the room. Only acting students will get that joke.
All right.
But like I
because like if granny at the back of the room, because there's always one she that can't hear.
Yeah.
Your voice isn't.
You have to project all the way to her.
Yeah, cool. That's not an acting student.
Exactly. I'm proud of you. I'm really sorry for being like only acting students will get that.
Common fucking sense.
I'm so tired, man.
No one has common sense.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Oh no, like there was one time like people like keep coming up to me and being like, "Where's the bathrooms?" Look down. Look around.
It's not even a. It's not even a A. It's a hard to find. Normally, bathrooms are always there.
Yeah.
And B, you can just look about. Yeah.
Or you can go to the only other place that the bar has and be like, "There's a door there," and it does say ladies or gents, depending on where you're going.
Oh, what could that be?
What could that be? Is
Gonna
that
hassle you?
yeah? Like honestly, if you're gonna hassle anyone, Hassle yourself.
Yeah, like hold in that pitch.
Yeah.
Deprave yourself.
You know what? Honestly, there's like one of my regulars who we like. Honestly, we're not fully convinced isn't like pissing himself, waiting for it to dry, and then leaving.
God's sake.
The worst thing is you don't know if I'm joking or not.
No, absolutely could be.
You've seen some of the regulars in the dogs,
Oh.
but no, we would never allow that to happen.
No, not under your watch. Would you like to see a funny photo of the Queen?
Absolutely, I would love to see a funny photo of the Queen.
So I was in Krakow recently.
Oh God. What, did they bring her to Krakow? That she looks.
It's true to life at the moment, isn't it? It's we were in the worst waxworks, I believe, in the world.
That makes sense. Jesus.
Just some of these absolute figures.
Do you know the worst thing is? William doesn't look too far off. They've done Kate Middleton dirty.
Everything about this place was just not good, and I'd be a lovely time.
Is that Theresa May?
That is Hillary Clinton. This one was only understandable because of the ship in the background.
Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, definitely Keira Knightley.
You're kidding.
If only she wasn't stood beside that.
Oh my God.
We were in fucking notes because we knew this was the worst wax world in the world, and we were like, right, what we're going to do is we're going to do one day, get fucking hammered, and we're going to go and we're going to see this shit. I think I did well myself, venturing through.
Did you wait for it to dry though?
There was no waiting. There was no waiting. It was fucking. We walked down. We went through the mirror maze, of which you could tell because all of the mirrors were just shattered and had massive cracks in them. The lights just stopped at one point. It was mirror maze in pitch darkness. You get to the end, you go down a staircase. Hitler. We're in fucking Austria. We went to Auschwitz yesterday. Fucking hell. Turn the corner. It's Osama bin fucking Laden. Well, if they just got a place dedicated to criminals. Where's Trump? Come on, please. Where's Trump? Oh, it's fucking George Bush. Then we went back through the mirror maze. It was great fun. It was the best use of, don't know how much it cost, but I walked in, was like, can we have 3? And he was like, are you students? Yes. Alright. Got a student discount. My dad was there. He got a student discount. Josh, who isn't a student discount. There was no fact checking it. Fuck yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, they know they've got the shittest thing in the planet.
They're like, I love when people will be like, are you a student? You look like a student. And I've never cracked out my student ID.
I don't know how to get it.
I can show you later, but...
I don't think I'll ever need it.
Yeah, like, there was one time, like, I was, like, buying shoes in a GD, and she was like, honestly, if you just flip your phone to me, and the camera looks like you're showing me your ID, I'll do it. I don't care. And I'm just sort of like...
I love people who don't care about, like, the tiniest bits of jobs like that, because, like, that doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You're very clearly a student. Like,
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I'm, like, not, like... I started uni a bit late. I started uni when I was, like, bang on 20.
Yeah.
Because of, obviously, don't know if you know about this, there was a little pandemic.
When was that?
I think it was 2020, somewhere about then. Like, a lot of people had to stay inside, just quarantine.
See, I was always inside anyway.
That makes sense.
So
Typical film students.
wasn't even watching films.
I know.
Wasn't doing anything.
No one was.
Writing on paper. Ideas. Underlining it. Blank paper.
Jesus.
Scrabble that one up, put that in the bin. Ideas.
Duh. Done.
Stock.
That's the thing. I've noticed that with film students. You all love like a psychopath.
Stock. I think I've ever made a stalker film. No.
That's like, I played like 4 or 5 psychopaths in like 3 years, which was a little bit concerning. Like after like the second offer, like, do I just have that look about me?
I am just gonna continue on. No, you don't.
It's fair enough. I mean, to be fair, like
Dogs maybe.
It's fair enough. Like I'm just like in all black, nothing behind my eyes. So tired, like enough caffeine to kill a horse in my system, and I'm just like shaking with rage.
So certain circumstances, I would say yes.
Just like every now and again, an old man will just start talking about the woke left, and I'll just be like,
another one of these conversations. Can someone just ask me a question about Mauchline?
Who?
I love Mauchline.
Yeah, that's like my Scottish geography has gone to shit the last couple of years because like all I know now is Glasgow, Edinburgh, and Ayr. I say that I'm from the Isle of Lewis.
Yeah, that's
my like hometown. Like no, I need to know that place.
Do you not really know it?
I do know it pretty well. Like it's a very like you have to have a car, otherwise you're fucked. So like I know it pretty well, and I could drive across it like in my sleep. But it's also just like the fact that we have 4 roundabouts, and like it takes me like 7 roundabouts just to get to my job now, and like one of those 4 roundabouts on Lewis regularly nearly kills people. So like moving here where there's double roundabouts, horrifying. Multi-lane roundabouts. What the fuck are you doing out here? I wish I'd stayed on my fucking little island and not let anyone bother me. But no, I had to have dreams of becoming an actor.
I have to leave the island behind.
Exactly. I feel like there's beautiful Gaelic ballads about that. There is beautiful Gaelic about that.
Absolutely. How do you get from an island to Ayr?
Hope and prayers. Like legitimately. So if you're going from the island to here, you wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Okay.
You get on the ferry.
Yep.
You get on the ferry for three and a half hours, and then at 10 in the morning, maybe you've had a sleep on the ferry. Who knows? You get in your car or in your bus. Actually, we'll talk public transport first. You get on the bus. You get to Inverness, and then you get from Inverness to wherever you're wanting to go. So, as we said, Ayr. You can either spend $1,000 and go with the train, or you can continue on the buses, and they will be the hottest, sweatiest buses you will ever be on in your life, and it is horrifying.
Yeah, any bus from like kind of Glasgow north just kind of meets that. At least worse than that is just like worse than you've stuck to the chair.
It's not even like you've stuck to the chair. The chair is grabbing onto you because it's like trying to take away your soul. It's
not just after your skin. It's everything you hold dearly.
It's actually just J.K. Rowling.
Fair enough.
I don't know why I said J.K. Rowling. Fuck that bitch.
It's after everyone's soul.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the black mold in her flat. Please tell me you've seen this.
No.
Oh no! So basically, there was a photo that she posted, and like people like zoomed in on the background of the photo, and there's just like black mold up her walls, and everyone's just gone. Maybe she's not a bad person. Maybe she's just gone insane due to black mold, which is like a genuine thing that happens.
Yeah.
Look at Resident Evil. You've never played Resident Evil, have you?
I've played like 3 video games in my life.
What video
4.
games?
Fortnite.
Continue.
Overwatch. The wrestling one.
Yeah.
And this Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer game. Oh, and Lego games. So there you go.
Oh, okay. Have you played like a lot of the Lego games?
I played a lot of Lego games, yeah, but I just kind of forgot they count as video games.
That's the thing. I will say this now. Some of the Lego games are some of the best games I've ever played. Lego Marvel Superheroes when you were a kid. Unreal.
I had it in the DS, and then when I got it on the Xbox, it was like it just leveled up.
Playing as Spider-Man on that game, and then like transitioning to like Spider-Man PS4 and PS5.
That should be beautiful.
It is like, because I'm like a lifelong Spider-Man fan. Like it has been I almost wrote my dissertation on it, and like every now and again, like when I get really stressed out about my current topic, I like keep threatening to my girlfriend like, I'm just gonna chuck all, and I'm just gonna do all on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man now.
It's just like I could do it within a day. Like my dissertation would have been done months ago if I was allowed to do it on Spider-Man. I could have been allowed to do it on Spider-Man. I just chose the Gaelic language in media because you know what? It means a lot to me.
More beneficial long term than it is.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, but also Spider-Man.
It's cool.
Exactly. But yeah. How did we get here?
So, I don't know, 3 months ago in the pub, you were going to come on the podcast.
Oh no, it was more.
Sorry, we're currently on the bus between Inverness.
Oh yeah, shit.
and Glasgow.
Yeah. So you get from Inverness and then you go to Glasgow and then you transition from Glasgow to Ayr. And it's basically just the same backwards, but if you're driving, you have to go through Glasgow. And I don't know if you've known, like, obviously, like, you grew up in Ayr, right?
Yes.
So, like, you grew up to some degree, like, driving to and from Ayr, either in buses, cars, whatever, the jazz. So you're relatively used to motorways.
Yes.
The first time I was ever on a proper motorway, like, from what I remember, was when I was driving, and I had my entire life in the back seat of my car, and I was just driving along for the first time. Like, my dad was there, thank God. But then, as we're driving along, we're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic. My exhaust fucking snaps. So I'm just scraping along the entirety of the Glasgow fucking motorway. And it was hell on earth.
It's a beautiful bit of imagery.
And then, boom, I moved to Ayr.
Nice.
I fucking hate this place. I hate this place so much.
I love Ayr.
That's the thing, I say I hate Ayr. I do, but I don't.
Yes, I think everyone in the town has that really weird...
Like, dichotomy of,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Ayr, but it's Ayr.
Yeah, it's like, it's great. Wouldn't I tell myself that?
Yeah, it's cheaper than Glasgow, and we have a lot of the same things. 24-hour McDonald's. We don't have McDonald's where I'm from. Like, do you know how... Like, I cried tears of joy when I found out we had a 24-hour Asda, and things are open on a Sunday here. That is nuts. We had strikes the last time the cinema tried to open up on a Sunday. We had genuine threats of violence when Tesco's started opening up on a Sunday. The police had to patrol.
Religion's a special thing, isn't it?
That's a whole other situation.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's for when we're actually drinking on this podcast.
Yes.
I was debating bringing booze to this one, but I was like, I have to drive home. I'm a big believer in 5 and drive, but the police aren't. But yeah.
I was meaning more like not directly the travel plan, but how did you end up from?
Oh, so
to Ayr?
this was the only uni that accepted me.
That one. It's an easy answer.
Yeah. Like the only other places were in Inverness, and I was just sort of like, I'm like 4 hours away from home that way. Like I would just commute.
Away.
I would just commute every day.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just chose here because of the fact of, first off, it was a almost entirely practical course, which is why I wanted, because like getting bogged down in theory and writing essays is horrible.
It's miserable.
And like I tried to audition to the conservatoire, but the thing is, I got my notification of like, oh, you have this audition, and I didn't have a lot of time in between like my audition date and the notification, so I couldn't learn my monologues. And it was very clear I was reading from the laptop where I'm doing this Zoom interview. And then they tried to remake me do it, and it was very clear I was reading. And then it was very clear I wasn't getting in. But no,
That's to your benefit, probably.
I mean, the conservatoire gets you jobs.
Yeah.
But also, conservatoire students are nuts.
Yeah.
But no, I'm here because, honestly, I like the uni. The uni is well... especially on the performance course. Big up the lecturers, aside from one.
So I just said that the wrong way.
Yeah. Thought she was behind me.
Imagine just the entire time.
Dr. Bleep is just
I
behind
know,
me.
we've gendered her now, shit.
Oh, no, we haven't gendered her.
Oh dear God.
Or have we gendered him? Who knows?
I got it right this time.
Oh, fuck.
I've got the camera right. Fuck. Oh, that's good.
Oh, God.
I'm efficient, you see.
That's the thing, when we started this, it was relatively late outside, and during that little moment there, I was like, fuck me, it's dark.
Yeah, you don't get to see.
I mean, I'm driving home, so it's fine. But yeah, no, Ayr University has been a very weird place for me in the sense of I've learned so much about both like what I want to do with my life, because I've sort of loosely transitioned from wanting to be like a triple threat in like the sense of acting, writing, directing, and thinking, and now after like years of both trying to do it and all that jazz, I could think of genuinely nothing worse. Now it's just like acting and writing is where I'm at, and I'm happy with that.
Nice, very good.
So hopefully the next time I'm on this, if you allow me back, is
Without
is hopefully like to actually like be like, hi, come watch this, and this is how we made it.
to do something that isn't just a nice blather. I think most folks' first podcast, I like it just going to be a nice wee
blather,
but
it's also like I have a tendency to just
good, and I like talking. I like listening.
Thank you very much.
I like saying absolute crap. Have you seen this photo of the Queen?
Actually, where were you when the Queen died?
In college.
Have we had this conversation? I feel like
No idea.
I can't remember.
Just sat around one of the many tables in college, just kind of being like twiddling nothing. You probably had the same conversation with a bunch of other film students that were all in the same course.
That makes sense.
Because our lecturer just comes busting in and is like, "That's the Queen dead," and everyone's just kind of like, "Okay."
That's the thing.
Nobody gave a fuck.
Exactly. No one. That's the thing.
When are we getting our day off?
It was a week off for me, man. I got a week off work. It was brilliant.
We got taken off. In that time, I watched Paddington 2. Because it was on the telly after the funeral, you see, and myself and my mate were at a walk, and every single house you walk past was different bits of Paddington 2. It was brilliant.
Jeez. That's the thing. I'd gone. Okay, so for the day the Queen died, we'd heard she was unwell, so we jokingly put on the car, in the car, God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols.
Yes.
And then we finished shopping, and I got a phone call from my first year roommate, Liam, and he was just sort of like, "She's fucking dead! She's fucking dead!" And I was like, "There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way." And we all checked, and it was boom, she was dead. So I drove back to my flat, and I walked into my flat, and I'd only known Liam like a week. Comes out of his room, full 3-piece suit. We're going out tonight! And I was like, brilliant.
Yep, game, sold.
Yeah, exactly. And we just kept blasting The Queen is Dead by the Smiths and God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols.
Fighting out against each other.
Boom, 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 back to back. And then, on the day of the funeral, we'd gone out the night before, and I showed up, and we all watched it for some weird reason.
We all showed up to watch the Queen's funeral.
But we were all hungover.
Oh, even better.
And I showed up with, like a measuring jug, just full of diluent juice, because I was so hungover, and I was like, this will heal me. That's like my go-to staple for when I'm hungover.
Measuring jug of diluent juice.
Measuring jug of specifically apple and blackcurrant.
Oh, okay, very good.
That sorts me out. But the thing is, as I was drinking it, and I was like, oh, it's brilliant. I'm fine. I've hydrated myself now. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so fully passed out for the entirety of the Queen's funeral, and then eventually, like, someone was like, Ben, and I was like, what? And they were like, you missed the Queen's funeral.
Missed the good bit.
You've been snoring.
Oh no, not snoring through the Queen's funeral.
I was like, I didn't know I snored until that moment.
That fucking boring.
I mean, yeah, it's fair enough.
Aye.
But
It's a respectable moment. Sleeping through the Queen's funeral. Respectable moment, yeah.
I thought you said respectable woman, and I was a bit of like, what have we just been talking about?
Yeah, so I'm show you what I think she looks like. So at the same time, my cousin was in, big New York. She was at the Waxworks in New York. She's a bit better neck there. It's a pretty reputable Waxworks. And I was like, yeah, get a look at this lassie.
Yeah. I mean, I would.
I want one.
What? The Waxworks?
Oh yeah.
Both at the same time.
One's so frail and one's so powerful.
Oh God, I can't get that image out of my head now. I'm also now thinking of that Russell Howard bit of like what the Queen was like to shag, and it's you ever been with a posh girl before? You won't come, you'll arrive.
This is exactly how I thought this was going to go.
Exactly.
I hope it's how you thought it would go.
Yeah, mainly. But honestly, like, I still want we just get progressively drunker as it goes and just see what happens.
There's always fun podcasts.
There was one thing I genuinely wanted to ask, and it was to do like a beer ranking list out of drinking culture. But I figured I don't think today's the day for it.
We have a podcast called the Piss to Takes podcast, where we sit down and every episode we have a different topic, and we have a different beer, and we just sit down and we drink, I don't know, 6 of them, and then we just progressively get drunk as it goes on, trying to stay moderately on topic, and then at the end we're like, this one's going into fucking C tier, fuck it, why not? And you can't change it. So you're more than welcome to join us one night for that.
Please. Like the only issue like with me in drinking is like I have such a terrible metabolism, so like one sip and like I feel it, and then like half a beer I'm like wavy, full pint gone.
Well, that'll only make it more entertaining, right?
Exactly.
For some.
But the thing is, I can keep it together to some degree, but
Yeah.
my speech just goes. Because I developed a bit of a bad stutter during lockdown, so like that's like I have to focus so much on like speaking. So like the second like alcohol enters my system, I just sound so much drunker than I am. Like I'll be like completely compos mentis up here, but I'll be like this.
Well, that's got to be more entertaining for the folk on that end, surely.
Exactly.
And harder for myself and Aaron, my co-host, to try and string a conversation out of you then.
Yeah, like that's like after 3, fully gone. I'm just on the floor as you guys are just continuing your conversation and just like piping up every now and again.
Conversation about ranking the waxworks or whatever it is the topic is. It's a good show.
I will gladly join you at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Get some guests in for points. So.
That would be fun. That's the thing. I'm always like, no matter the situation, if someone says pint is like a dog.
Why do you think I'm in the fucking Twa Dogs 4 out of 5? Sorry, yeah, I say 4 out of 5 nights. 4 out of 5 nights of my week.
It's fair enough.
Because my weekend isn't real.
Yeah. Is it just escape room?
It's just escape room, and it's like 9 through 10. So it's like,
I mean, I'm still to like come to this escape room. I had no idea Ayr had an escape room.
no one does.
Is that the escape room aspect of it?
Well,
It's
the
actually
first
finding-
puzzle is finding the escape room, yes. The second puzzle is
Escaping the escape room.
that's probably putting up with me for a bit, and then you've got to do the escape room.
Is it fun? Like, have you played them?
I've played them, yeah. I enjoy escape rooms, so
Yeah, I've only ever done one, and it was in Canada, and it was weird because they didn't give us enough clues to like answer the final clue, and then like they fucking like we ran out of time, and then they just gave us the answer, and we were just sort of like we were like 2 seconds over.
I think you get what you put in to an escape room in a sense. It's like, see if you go to an escape room and it's shit, and you just are like, this is shit. Well, of course it's gonna be fucking shit. See if you're in something that's shit, fucking make fun of it, have a bit of fun. Be like, wait, a fucking spooky bitch in the wall because there's a shite painting. Like, you get what you put in.
Yeah.
So,
Like, that's the thing. The one I went to was very like, because it was with 2 like genuinely like real degree people. So like people that were really really smart, and then there was me. So like every now and again they'd figure out like the proper stuff.
look, if anyone needs
And then
to put on a
like,
jacket.
I can't remember what it was, but it was like the myth of something. And then I instantly just went, oh, I've done this, and like answered the question,
Hey.
got it sorted, and they were like, how do you know that? I was like, I was in the play, and then just continued, and like, there's like that weird sort of dichotomy. I've said the word dichotomy so many times.
I'm going to ask you what it means soon for the dictionary definition, but
From what I understand, it means, I think it means like a meeting point, or like the 2 things of like a parallel situation. I'm saying it. I think I know what it means. Crack it out.
do you think I've got it in my fucking 2024 diary?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm just going to write it down. On a page dated the 18th of July. Die. I've got as far as that. Cop. That. Fucking hell, that cannot be spelled right, but I couldn't give less of a shit about spelling. So if there's any spelling mistakes in your script, they'll go over my head.
A division or contrast between 2 things that are represented as being opposed or entirely different.
Sounds like what you said, yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, I think I'm using it
I don't
correctly.
speak fancy.
That's the thing. Neither do I. Like,
It's just sometimes you get fixated on the word.
that's how my brain works.
In there,
Like I have a bit of a mongrel accent for a Scottish person as well, because like my dad's from Hamilton and my mum's from Clydebank. So sadly, I support the Ackies, and also I can build a shiv. I've been pouring wine since I was 8 years old. So yeah, I say I support the Ackies like they still exist.
Just get comments on podcasts being like, I'm not the faintest fuck what you're saying. They neither. But that's not even on the accent, that's just on what the fuck am I actually saying.
And like I got told one day by an Englishwoman that I needed subtitles.
You need fucking subtitles, you dick.
Exactly. Fucking colonizer. I don't get how people can't understand a Scottish accent. And then every now and
I
again,
really like it. Shut up.
and then I hear someone from Dundee, and then I understand it a little bit.
Aye, there are some places.
Yeah,
There are some places with some accents that even I don't understand.
it's a very weird situation to be in, especially because like we try so hard to prove that our accent's real.
That's because you got all the fake ones, all the fake American actors with a Scottish accent.
Oh, don't get me started, because it upsets me to a whole different degree. Because like every now and again, like I'll see someone and like the movie Brave.
Yes.
Oh my god! There's a character in it played by Kevin McKidd. I can never remember the character's name, but he's one of the suitors for Merida. In the original script, he was just supposed to speak gibberish. And Kevin McKidd, an actual Scottish person, just went, well, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to speak Doric, which is a dialect of Scots. Brilliant. Not a lot of people speak it. I'm pretty sure it comes from Aberdeen, so fair enough, like, good on to him. Big representation. Also, again with this, Brave doesn't have a Gaelic translation officially released by Disney, which is insane because it is based on Gaelic myths.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They just don't care.
That makes sense. They're a multi-billion dollar company, and
Who are they doing that for? A few folk. Fuck. That's the Disney approach.
Okay, I was about to fucking roundhouse kick you.
I'd like to see that. Just gonna sit and wait.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, of course you aren't.
It's just more the fact that it's on camera.
I was like, can you be arsed? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. I reserve my roundhouse kicks for like a Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah.
Like Saturday night, like 16 minutes past midnight. That's when I'm legally allowed to hit people. That's an actual thing within Scottish licensing law. It doesn't say you can hit people, but it says use whatever force required. So I typically say to people, in the next 10 minutes, I'm legally allowed to hit you. Gets people drinking. And it gets people out my pub. And it means I can pour myself a pint.
Doesn't gear folk up, no.
It doesn't. Because a lot of the time I'm holding a stick and I have like a wild look in my eye that's just like pure caffeine and hatred.
I need this.
It's just, it's like, I have repressed issues. Let me release them.
I'll drink up.
Exactly. It's very clear as well. Like you can see in my face, like I made a therapist cry once.
You can feel that on the other side of the bar. So,
Yeah. That was before my dad died as well.
we're back in the bar.
Exactly.
This conversation really has ping-ponged between the uni and the bar quite nicely.
I've had a good time. It's a very like that's like I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and Millie, hello, I know you're probably watching this eventually, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and she was like, you never do, and she just sent me on my way. She's sat sewing my jester's costume at the moment, so that's
a wild sentence. You don't know what you're talking about. You never do. Just sat so in my jester's costume.
I should probably give some context. It's
beautiful summary of performance.
Yeah, she sat sewing like that. That makes her sound like a housewife. I'm very much the woman in my relationship, and I'm so happy about it. It's so good. She is like, I don't build anything. She built our kitchen table. Like, I say kitchen table is our living room table.
Yeah.
Like, she does everything. Like, she is boom, boom, boom. I love that woman with all my heart. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day coming up, and so like,
moderately.
I'm antsy. I'm nervous.
Any Valentine's plans?
Yes, I do. Was it our anniversary is like the day before Valentine's.
Oh, fair enough.
So, what is it? We are going to see Wuthering Heights.
Yep. Totally know what that is.
Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Yeah, it was, for a brief moment there, I was like, I've got my feminist literature wrong. So Wuthering Heights is by Emily Bronte. It's one of like the biggest classic novels of all time.
Oh, if it's a book, I don't know it.
That makes sense. It's had some film adaptations.
It's a film, I don't know it.
But it's releasing on 13th of February.
Nice.
We're going to go see that. We're going to the Ivy and then possibly going for cocktails afterwards. And on actual Valentine's Day, it is Scotland v England in Six
It's
Nations.
the rugby, isn't it?
Yeah, so I finish work immediately and then I go and sit in front of the bar, have 19 Guinness lined up,
Beautiful.
and then finish 18 of them and then sip one during the game. Because I'm gonna need it. Like, England are fucking dominating this season and I'm terrified. Oh, sorry, there's that burp from earlier.
Hey, sort of been in there.
Pardon me, there we go.
Oh,
There.
that's sweet.
Sorry, that's some proper fetish burping. By the way, this is actually a good moment to promote my OnlyFans.
No way. Sorry.
You know I have an OnlyFans.
That's not surprising.
I'm joking, but it's fair enough. Like, there was a brief moment where I debated it during lockdown, and I was like, I could do something, and then I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, no, I hate myself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We had a lovely lady who I believe has an OnlyFans in the escape room the other day. That was
Sorry?
weird. We had a lovely lady who I believe has an escape room in the OnlyFans. Yeah. Oh, fucking.
An escape
you
room.
get the idea. You get the point.
Yeah, an OnlyFans in the escape room.
Yeah. She was really fucking like sketchy about what her job was when I was making small talk, and she was like, "Do you think there's a prostitution ring downstairs?" And I'm like, "It's a wild thing to say about the guinea pig rescue centre." I just assumed there's some drugs going on down there, but I wouldn't have went prostitution ring under an escape room. And then just her and her family were like lovely people, but really, really weird with each other. And then eventually I was like, "So what is it you do for work?" And she was like, "Let's just say I sell things to people, kid." No. I don't want to know.
That is fucking terrifying.
Don't want to know. Get in the room. I'm locking you away. Escape.
Maybe say that to her. The joke's gone.
They left me 3 lovely reviews.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when a guest reviews you and like names you.
Yeah.
Because like every now and again, like it'll be put into like the work group chat, and you feel like a fucking celebrity
It's
coming in for your
always
shift.
just me.
Didn't know I was talking to a celebrity. Fucking hell.
I'm very much not a celebrity.
I mean, that's the thing. Sorry?
But I've in-time escape rooms in Ayr. There's so many of my name on the like TripAdvisor and that the spam emails sent to in-time escape rooms aren't directed to the bosses, they're directed to Ryan. They think I run the fucking joint. People phone up the company and say, "Hi Ryan, how you doing?" I don't answer the phone, I'm not trusted with the phone.
It's fair enough.
Because I couldn't be asked.
There was someone the other day that genuinely asked while I was behind the bar, like, "Oh, do you own this place?" And I was like, "Look at me." To be fair, I say that. Like people genuinely, like before I shaved and like have like the sort of mustache like stubble combo, and I had like a full-ish beard, people genuinely thought I was in my mid-30s, and that really, really hurt.
Yeah, that's
Like every now and again, like Tom, who's 39, like people will think he's younger than me, and there is no pain like it on earth. And like,
I can't imagine.
because like people don't believe me for a second. I've had to show people my ID.
Oh, that's great. The barman showing the ID.
Like that. What kind of role reversal? Actually, that's a topic of conversation I would like to bring up about bartending. Anyone under the age of 30 that doesn't cut about with their ID should not be trusted.
Fair enough.
I don't understand anyone that doesn't cut about with their ID if they don't look like a certain age.
No, I get you.
And people that get upset about getting ID'd, fuck off. I take it as the biggest compliment on planet Earth.
I cannot be asked.
What, like IDing people or getting ID'd?
Getting my ID out of my fucking phone and then handing it over.
Yeah, but how old are you again?
Question 20.
Yeah. trust me,
Yeah, it's going to keep going for a while, but
in like a year or two, it'll be like gold dust. It's like little traces of hope, of the
I
semblance of
have
youth.
grey hair.
I found my first grey hair at 8.
I didn't know what grey hair was at 8.
Yeah, I unfortunately got that. It was like a reverse moment from Ratatouille, but instead, like, I pulled like the grey hair out, and then I'm 90 years old.
I should always get called old, so I don't care.
Like, getting called old is sometimes like the most insulting thing someone can do, and also someone like the nicest thing someone could do.
Just don't care. Just can't be asked.
That's fair
That's
enough.
really the main one. Can't be asked to get my idea.
Yeah,
Please don't ID me.
I'm so tempted to now.
I know. 'Cause
I
we've
have
had
that,
the
like,
conversation.
legally
I
you
know we've
have to-
had the conversation.
Yeah.
And it made me sad because one time my phone was on the table and I had to walk back and get it from my phone at the
So that
table.
not like one of like the first proper times that you'd been in, and
Yeah.
I think I was already in a howler, so I was like, I'm just gonna fuck with this guy.
And it's miserable.
I'll say this now, as a bartender, like asking people for ID, I know it's a power trip. I'm so guilty for it. I love it.
Of course.
I love it.
When I serve my time, I'll be in the same situation.
IDing people, cutting people off.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
in all of hospitality, either getting your shift cancelled, cutting someone off, it's like crack. There's no better feeling. There is nothing on planet Earth. Like genuinely cutting, like if they've been a dick all shift, and then you get to cut them off and not give them any more booze, and you have to ask them to leave. Fucking inject that into the veins. I can't wait to cut you off eventually. I think did I not have to cut off Josh recently?
I don't drink enough for that.
Yeah, like you're always relatively calm.
Yeah.
Josh every now and again.
He just rage drinks sometimes.
He was raging about that fucking still game quiz.
Jack last night. Eric, Winston, Josh, no. Still bitter about it.
Because he was so angry and he was like, "Can I get a Bex?" And I was like, "I can get you a glass of water." And he was like, "It's fair enough."
I argue same thing, but
Yeah,
it was the Bex that did it to him as well, which is
exactly. That's
wild. Beat.
I can't switch drinks anymore in my old age. Like I have to like stick with like one drink consistently, and like I normally stick with Guinness because I know it and like I know how to drink it in the sense of like keeping myself from going like batshit crazy. Yeah. But like eventually, like you just you're a Guinness drinker yourself. Yeah. You just get too full, and then you just have to switch, and then I'll go to a rum and coke, and then I'll be on the floor.
I just drink pints. I know what I can drink. I know how to drink it.
Yeah, like, is there any drinks you like can't drink?
Foster's.
It's fair enough. It's piss.
It's the only drink that you ever get a sore heat in the morning with. I mean, excluding like vodka. I fucking hate vodka.
I can't drink vodka anymore because of Halloween 2023.
I feel like a lot of people, when you say vodka, have I can't drink vodka because of the time, place,
year. I was dressed as Spider-Man and I drank so much that I believed I was him. And I got taken off a dance floor because I was a danger to myself and others. That's like, I don't remember this. From what happened was I remember taking like my first sip in the club and then I woke up at home. So all of this has just been relayed to me. I got so drunk, I got taken off the dance floor because I was a danger to myself and others. I then was being looked after by my friend who like was staying with me. Big up Alex. He was staying with me. He got with a girl. My two roommates left, and they were like, "Look after Ben." They left. Alex was making out with this girl. Looked up. I was there. Alex was making out with this girl. Looked up. I was still there. Alex was making out with this girl. Looked up. I wasn't there. May as well have been on the ceiling. But apparently what happened was I got told, you're probably going to need to leave, mate. And then I start walking down the print house stairs and I'm in a full lycra suit. I don't know if you know anything about wearing lycra yourself.
Don't commonly wear it.
You'd be surprised. Not many people do. Aside from runners and sad mums.
People once a year on Halloween.
Exactly, and people once a year on Halloween. You have no friction. And when you go down the stairs, you suddenly go the speed of the earth and you take down 2 bouncers with you and you get chucked into a taxi. And then my roommates who were walking home saw me going past in the taxi with my head hanging out the window.
Like fucking Spider-Man has just been arrested. Yeah.
Spider-Man has just been carted home. And then they found me on the couch, half out my costume, and Alex didn't know where we lived. So he had to, like, my other roommate had to stay up and wait for him while he walked home in the rain.
Jesus.
I can't drink vodka anymore.
Fair enough. I'd have been in the front house that night at that man.
You probably saw me.
Probably would have.
Oh, terrifying.
I would have been sober as fuck.
Yeah. That's
Like, all of the fucking time.
I feel like I need to see you absolutely shit-faced at some point.
Happens a couple of times a year. Normally I just get violent.
Sorry?
Normally I just get violent.
Genuinely?
Yeah. Not like fucking, like, scraps. I get aggressive.
That's fair enough. Is that why you keep it down low?
No, I just don't like being drunk.
That's fair enough.
I like a nice wee pint. But I like also having control of myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like getting drunk. Like every now and again.
The good medium ground, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very happy in that.
Like waking up in the morning and feeling fresh. Like that in my old age. I'm 23. That's brilliant. Like pre-ordering McDonald's breakfast while you're half cut. Oh, unreal. And like waking up to that and being like, who the fuck's that man? Drunk me's a saviour.
Having the free will to leave when I want. That's what I like in a night out. It's like not sticking around so long that you know this is going to go pretty shit and everyone's going to kind of hate it, or everyone's going to get so fucking brutal that I'm going to have a babysitter. I can just leave now. I've had a nice few drinks. I'll just fucking fuck off before somebody gets in a fight or whatever, or someone gets a cock out. Like it's going that way.
Yeah.
I'll just leave.
That's the thing. One of my best friends, Sean, who I love with all my heart. I think I've said this about every single friend I mentioned this episode, but he, like, every now and again will be like, I want to get in a fight, but I know you don't want me to get in a fight, so I'm not going to get in a fight.
Thanks.
That's the thing. Coming from Sean,
Yeah.
that's actually like a big thing.
Fair enough.
And I love that boy. He's going to be one of my groomsmen. I love him.
Anyway, Josh wouldn't get in a fight.
Josh wouldn't be able to get in a fight because he'd lose instantly.
Yeah, Josh just exists.
And
Josh is a very sad drunk.
Yeah, every now and again I'll get quite sad drunk, but like now since I've got my girlfriend and we like live together entirely, like if I get sad drunk, I'm just sort of like, I love you, and she's like, I know you do. You need to go to bed.
Things to do.
Yeah. Like there was like 1 or 2 times in first year before I was in this relationship where I was going through a breakup, and for some reason I can't remember what happened, but like I made hot toddies for me and my roommates, and then one of my roommates looked at me as I had the bottle of whiskey in my hand. I started necking it, and then I was apparently just like a mess that night, and he had to look after me because he was like, everyone was like, you're the one that made eye contact with him. You're the one that made eye contact with him. It's your fault.
That's not right. We never kind of existed.
Yeah.
Just kind of existed. Just wouldn't sleep if we were drunk. That was it.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Just play hard crap. Try and find the next nearest source of alcohol. Run out of alcohol and be very sad about it.
Yeah, like I've reached the point now where like I know when I've had too much to drink, and I just sort of go, I can't be fucked dealing with that, because I feel like I get in just like drunken stages, like a couple drinks. Oh, this is good. Oh, I'm giggly. I'm gonna like continue all night if I keep drinking like this. So I haven't been to that stage in like a good wee while.
It's one of my Ayr beats. That's why I quite like drinking in Ayr. Because
Yeah.
see when you get to like that, there's not really anywhere to fucking go.
Yeah.
Your choice is home. Because like, I don't want to go to Crumbs. I don't want to go to Harley's.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing. I will go to like I know for a fact the second I walk through the door in Harley's,
I'll want to
the next day is a write-off.
Alright, fair. The second I walk through the door, I then get a softie and try and sneak out for the walk home because I'm like, nope, don't like this place still.
It's fair enough because like honestly, like Harley's, when you're coming from an island where like everything shuts at like 1 on like a good night.
Mm-hmm.
A place open till 3 in the morning, and like I still haven't been to Hive, but the fact that that's open till 5 in the morning is nuts to me.
I love a good Glasgow night out for that sense.
That's the thing. I've only ever been clubbing in Glasgow, like actually like in clubs, once or twice.
I'm same.
We
normally end up in other places.
I really want to, like, one thing I really want to do is like go to Cat House, because like my mum was like a proper Cat House like goth back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So like every now and again she'll tell me a story and like my eyes will like widen in horror, and I'm just sort of like, how do you just live in a all you care about is your chickens? How did you survive?
Cat House. Yeah, one of my mates moved to Canada recently. Callum, I've met Callum a few times actually. One guy.
I think. Oh yeah.
Moved to Canada recently for him a spell, and I don't know, like, kind of one of the nights before he fucked off, we were like, right, you've got control. Where do you want to go? He's like, Cat House. I'm like, it's like a fucking Wednesday. Like, it was not a good time to be in Cat House. It was dead. The dance floor was just full of like 4 guys completely seriously doing that. And me and Josh were just kind of like, what the fuck do you even do? Somehow ended up at a dance circle. Everyone going out the middle doing their fucking bit. Like, these are real things that exist in the world. And I'm like, oh shit, it's going to come to me. What the fuck am I going to do? Why the fuck am I in Cat House? I don't want to be in Cat House. Fuck it, I'm going to do a roly-poly. It's the only logical thing to do in this fucking dance circle. I've got to do a roly-poly. Daniel, hold my blooming. Fucking gear up, just fucking straight into a person if I'm right. Just fucking drop kick him off the fucking roly-poly. Just kind of dead in the middle of the circle. Callum picks me up, just fucking belt slaps me in the fucking chest. He's a fucking big boy, I'm fucking skin and bones, floored. Just kind of winded. Pull myself up, can't get a word out. I can get my blooming, I could have a nice wee drink, and I was just hoping the bouncer would catch it and tell me to leave, but I thought it was quite funny, so I was like, shit. And then we just stayed in Cat House for another half an hour and left.
Oh my god.
Brought some life to Cat House for a bit.
I think like the last time I got close to like clubbing,
That might be the fucking last time I was in one.
I think me and my older siblings, we were gonna go clubbing because we were shit-faced, and that's a whole traumatic memory, but I'm gonna leave that there. That's the last time I think I got properly close to clubbing. But there was loose plans for me and Jack, who took my shift on Monday, God bless him. We were gonna, like, our birthdays are very, very close together, and there was a Saturday in between our birthdays, and we were like,
brace itself.
do we just go to Cat House? And now that you've said that, I'm like, oh.
If it's a Saturday, it's going to be, there's going to be people there. It's going to be a bit of fun at least.
Yeah, I will say this now. I went to see My Chemical Romance in Glasgow, and I walked past Cat House. I'm so surprised that building didn't burn down. Like, it was chaos. Like, obviously it's Cat House and MCR. Yes. Like, they go hand in hand. But apparently, like, people who went there and like were telling me about it were like, yeah, they were playing fucking like Taylor Swift on the top floor. Like,
yeah,
it was
the
weird.
top floor is just kind of for like music that everyone that isn't into that music goes to. But if you're in Cat House, you're signing up for Cat House, not fucking Chapel Rowan. Like,
yeah, that's fair enough. I will say this now though, like, people of like the alternative community will have like the most varied music taste, but like dress full goth. And like every now and again, like I've been in like car rides with them, and they'll like just play like massive amounts of either taste. Weirdly, K-pop. I love K-pop.
Yeah, K-pop's big.
Yeah.
That demographic.
I think the first time I went clubbing was after Sam Fender in Glasgow, and it was me and Simon from the island, and we got photographed, and we thought this was like a massive moment for us. Like, obviously, we were both from the island. We didn't really understand that sort of culture yet. But, like, we wore that as badges of honour. And now looking back and, like, being, like, photographed consistently in Harleys, which was a bad stretch of my life.
Talk about being photographed unconsistently in Harleys by Josh White is, like, pride of mine.
That's fair enough.
We went in once, and was like, take a photo of us, and I immediately went home. It's great. think one of us got a drink.
Yeah.
Everyone else just ditched him.
There's like one or two photos of me in Print House, and like you can clearly see like at the beginning of the night, and then at the end of the night, and like there's like a big difference in like.
Oh,
an
the Print
hour.
House photos, they were always fun. Yeah. My mother would just send me them, and I'd be like, "Thanks for sending me it, Mum."
Because like we'd all collectively check our phones like on like the week after it happened, and just be like, the Print House photos released.
Just like a text from Daniel on the Monday at like 4. Get a look at this fucking geezer. It's just like some random person you don't even remember his name that's just on top of you, and you're like, oh yeah.
I once spent like 40 quid on someone else's round in Print House.
I quite liked actually the skints in Print House, because for the most part it was just me being in there and somebody'd be like, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, this is going one of like 4 different ways. And I quite like how I can spin each of these. The escape room. Oh, I'll buy you a drink. Fucking dancer. You're really getting there. Have we drink maybe half an hour later, somebody else who's fucking with that last person. So Donald's up. Oh yeah, drink that was good. Joey did the escape room. Thank you. Oh wait, there's no fucking good beer in here. Shit. Like fucking looking at an Iron Brew being like it's more appetising than a fucking Red Stripe.
That's like a lot of people that like genuinely like Red Stripe. I'm like, I just don't get it.
It doesn't taste like much to like.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, I think with Print House, it wasn't Print House. It was Harley's. On my birthday, I spent £89 on a round. On my birthday.
Yes.
To be fair, I was trying to be nice to my friends because they were like, well, like we've cancelled all of our stuff, so like we can go out for your birthday.
Alright then, I'll buy you a drink.
And like I was like, thank you so much for coming. But during that time that I was gone at the bar, the previously mentioned Sean, who I love with all my heart, was outside with my pal Jack. Jack was having a fag. Sean really needed to pee. But instead of going back inside, pissed in the fire exit at Harley's. So wasn't allowed back in. But the thing is, I'd already got him a double and 2 shots. So we had to drink all of those very, very quickly and then go collect them.
Yes.
The thing is, at that time in Harley's, it was like 10 o'clock on a Sunday. Place was empty.
Mm-hmm.
He could have just walked back inside and gone to pee.
Wasn't even like a night of which had to be in bitch.
Yeah, like it would.
I like the subconscious choice that was made there.
Like fire exit. Obviously, I'm
Toilet.
gonna piss there.
Aye.
I'm like, me and him have talked about this multiple times since, and we've made fun of it now. So angry in the moment, so angry.
You would be. The money is the anger beat in it.
Yeah.
It's most of our night suit to just kind of finish that beat, ending the Thwadogs.
Sorry?
Most of our night suit just ending the Thwadogs.
Yeah.
Or Bridges.
Like, I often, I'm like the first person, like, oh, do we want a pint? Where will we go? And like you can just see me in the background, like,
It's my moment.
Thwadogs.
Pretty good bar.
And then, like, it'll be, like, a certain person's night, and I'm like, no, let's go somewhere else. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that tonight. I know, like, every now and again, like, when me and Melly go to the cinema, my girlfriend, like, I'll be like, well, we take a taxi, and she's like, oh, do you want a pint afterwards? And I'm like, obviously, we've got to digest the film.
It's right fucking there.
It's right there.
That's what we do. That's why
I get to see my friends.
we're always there. It's
Fair.
10 o'clock on the dot. The fucking 8 o'clock film finishes. When's the last bus home? It's fucking 11. That's prime time. But a pint.
A pint?
A pint. Don't need much.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say fucking Predator Badlands was a load of shit.
Was it?
Don't know. Just picked a film. That was on at the cinema.
It's fair enough.
I think it was alright. I watched it. Couldn't tell you anything that happens in it.
Is that not? I'm trying to think, like, what is that in the story? Because, like, I know that Noah Hawley, I think his name is like doing a bunch of stuff with that sort of stuff. Because me and the missus.
I think they fight with lightsabers.
Oh God, I can't deal with that. I will say this now. Have you seen Prey?
Yeah.
Oh, such a good movie. Such a good
Thoroughly
movie.
enjoyed Prey.
I still need to see Predator Killer of Killers, but
I've seen a few of them.
yeah.
Just dotted ones. The ones that people say good I've seen, and the one that was at the cinema. There was a lady that did a kind of guest speech for us, the classic guest speech over Zoom, just kind of a random character who it's more interesting to research their backstory than the information they're giving you. But she just kept consistently saying, after a cinema trip, you have to go for a pint with your mates to discuss the film. She brought it up 3 times. So that's a weird beat, considering I was just seeing Sean Aries, and then I went to the Twa Dogs.
How was that?
Not very good.
Makes sense. Jared Leto funded most of the movie.
I mean, it looked good.
It looks good.
It sounded good.
That's the thing. Like,
It wasn't a story.
I mean, it makes sense. And also, Cal Kestis is very briefly there and very briefly gone.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
I would say it was a good time spent at the Twa Dogs.
What's the last film I saw in the cinemas? 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
I still not caught it, but I imagine it's
Oh my god, so good.
yeah.
So good.
Catch that at some point.
The worst film I've seen at the cinema in the last wee while. Oh, what was it? I'll go through my letterbox later.
That's fair. That's fair.
But what was aside from Tron Ares, what's the worst film you've seen in the cinema recently?
Worst film recently. What did we shit talk? We really thought it was going to be Hamnet, but we enjoyed Hamnet.
Yeah.
That's just on us not caring for like good films. We just want something that's entertaining, and I'm not sure. The worst one very well might have been Tron. Aside from Tron Ares, nothing's came close to the Tron Ares level of that was shite. Like it's probably a tier above it. Red Eye Badlands maybe. The one I always used to go to was Amsterdam. That was like 3 years ago, but that was a beautiful time to be in the cinema.
Yeah, like how did they get such a big cast with such a terrible movie?
Such a terrible man as the director. Like,
Exactly.
it's the triple bill of how does this exist?
Actually, I didn't watch it in the cinemas. I watched it illegally, so I didn't give the man money. But I watched Dracula: A Love Tale with my girlfriend. So, it's such a good movie, like so good. A brilliant adaptation of Dracula with like slight changes, but also like entertaining changes.
Yeah.
But it's done by Luke Besson.
No idea.
Leon the Professional. Very much a dodgy guy. In Leon the Professional, a 12-year-old Natalie Portman is like mildly trying to seduce like a 40-year-old assassin.
Right.
And like her parents allowed it. So that's also on them.
Yeah.
But Luke Besson has like had some very questionable moments in his career. I'm pretty sure he's been done for something, can't quite remember. But like every now and again, like a terrible person will make a very good movie. And it's just so disheartening. Like you don't want to put it on your letterbox, but you kind of have to.
Birth of a Nation.
Whoa, that's a deep cut. Fucking hell.
Why do you have a fucking film shoot? We were fucking watching it last week.
What? They do that here?
So we had an hour-long lecture about the slave trade. Then we watched, I don't know, 40 minutes of Birth of a Nation, just kind of skipped all the fun scenes. And by fun scenes, I mean the fun scenes. And then we watched Django Unchained. And it was kind of like contrast of that, and it was like, yeah, and then everyone just got like, Birth of a Nation has like 2.5 on Letterboxd, which is like interesting. Because you've got like all 0.5 star reviews, and then all 5-star reviews. Because it was like, yeah, but it was 1915, so like it was not, except it was just like it was pivotal in filmmaking. That's why it's getting really well praised, and then politics. And it's like, it's so funny to watch just people like try to justify why they've rated it highly, whilst also at the same time being like, but I'm not agreeing with anything, but this bit was good, but this bit was awful, but you're just kind of like, shut up.
Yeah.
Don't waste 3 hours of your life watching it. That's probably the bigger problem.
Oh, God.
It's a 3-hour movie and there's no fucking words.
It's also just, like, you feel dirty after. I'd assume, like, even, like, watching the clips.
But like when the KKK come out to like the superhero entrance, it's like, it is quite amusing. They give them a superhero shot.
Oh God, that's nuts. That is absolutely fucking nuts.
It's so tonally wrong, and
Because like do you know the worst thing is the KKK was founded by a Scottish guy as well.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation we had.
Yeah, God. Like as much as like we joke about being colonized and everything, we have been very bad people.
Yeah.
But
We probably own up to it a bit more.
we should do.
Absolutely should.
Yeah.
But come to our country, it's beautiful and really expensive.
Exactly. Come to the Isle of Lewis.
If you want to know how to get there.
Hi. I'll be your tour guide. That's my side gig, honestly. Like it just gets me home. I say that I haven't been home in like a year. I didn't go home for Christmas this year. It was a very weird situation. I was in Largs for Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah, I swear my in-laws stayed.
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
No, yeah, I just fancied going to Largs.
Spoons will be open.
I mean, it makes sense. It's just sorry, that was my mum messaging me there, and like she very rarely messages me, so I'm like I panicked. It's fine. She was just sending me a reel on Instagram.
Very rarely messages, but reels.
Yeah, she'll send me like a reel or something, and every now and again I'll be like, "Can you call?" And I'm like, instantly, my body just goes into somebody's dead.
Such a weird coin flip.
Like getting like do you still live with your family? Yeah. So like you haven't got that yet.
Mm.
Like the second I moved out, like oh, can you call? It'll be like, oh, I just wanted to hear how you're doing, or yeah, the neighbour's dead. Just thought I'd let you know. Like, oh, it's such like a weird dichotomy.
Beautiful words. How does it spell that? Sorry.
D-I-O. No, I'm dyslexic. DICOTLMY.
Is it fucking L?
I didn't say L.
Alright, sorry.
I'll actually read it just to make sure that I'm doing it right. Oh no, there's a H in it. DICHOTOMY.
Oh, I missed this H. That's a shame. I did spell it right. I was quite excited, but then it was stupid H.
That's the thing. The English language is 3 languages in a trench coat, pretending to be 1 language.
It's fine. Everyone speaks. There. We'll just leave.
You've gone from talking about Birth of a Nation and been like, everyone should speak English.
I see a lot of bad things with irony. You know,
it's fair enough. Who did you watch during the Super Bowl?
So I was at ICW.
The secret third option.
Third option.
Oh god.
Just getting pissed.
It's fair enough. I mean, I think
we went to the beer house before that. That was great. That was a great day in Glasgow Sunday. So you've got we kicked off the day by going to the Transport Museum. Because
I haven't been to the Transport Museum in
but
years.
someone was like, they've got like Back to the Future and Doctor Who and Star Wars props up, and I was like, well, we've got 3 hours to kill before the escape room we've booked. We'll take a fucking walk. So we walked it just to get some exercise in. Everyone else walking to the Rangers game. Us just casually at the Transport Museum. We cut through Govan, go to our Govan because it's always worth doing when you're about there. Head back. Bunch of folk going into Strictly at the Hydro. Bunch of furries going to a hotel. It's like, oh my god, this is
people make Glasgow.
I know. Strictly, Rangers, furries, us. So we get back to Central, we go to the beer house, one of the beer houses. Half pint of fucking everything, please. Not everything, but like just as many half pints as we could get. It's great fun. We then went to an escape room. Did the escape room, we left the escape room 2 hours before the wrestling. Back to the beer house. Full pints of fucking everything. And dinner.
Responsible.
When we went to the ICW, and then across the road was just all of the like clubs showing the Super Bowl, trying to get us to go and watch. And I'm like, no, we've got fucking the wrestling to watch.
That's the thing. I think with the World Cup coming up soon, I already offered, but like the fact that Scottish pubs are going to be like open till 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's
going to be nuts. But then again, like we have hope for the first time.
I don't know how nuts it will be. I think it'll be.
I think the first one people will go fucking ballistic for.
Yeah, I mean that's always the case.
And I think like the second one people will still be pretty antsy about it.
The first one's the latest, is it not?
I'm pretty sure.
But I think see if you were to walk into a pub sober and the Scotland game was on, it would be the same as if you were to walk into a pub full of little people. Like, just everyone cares so fucking much.
Yeah, like
regardless
we have very little things going on.
Yeah.
As is, like if we get like obviously like Six Nations is on at the moment, and we lost the game to Italy over the weekend, and I'll say this now, heartbreaking. It was a terrible game. Like it was awful. It was like terrible conditions for them, obviously, but awful.
It's going to be a great Valentine's Day for many people, yeah.
And the English are just fucking unstoppable, and it's so scary. Like I'm not even kidding. Like me and my girlfriend, like we got food last night, and like the guy delivered it, and he was wearing a Scotland rugby top, and I was like, he said it for Valentine's Day, and he was like, no mate, I'm so scared. And like we had a 5-minute conversation. By the time like I came through, her milkshake had melted. And she was like, were you just chatting to the Uber Eats driver? I was like, yeah, he was wearing a Scotland rugby top. And she was like, who are you? Like she knows like Six Nations is like the one sporting event I get really excited about. Because like me and my dad used to like watch every year. And for the last 3 years, every year for some reason, like we've just made it a tradition. Me and Jack, when it's Scotland France, we just go fucking nuts. Like we like start at like 3 p.m. We normally start it at his, then when halftime hits, we go into town, eat and continue drinking. And then if we win, we're happy drinking.
Celebrating, yeah.
We're happy drinking. If we lose, we're sad drinking.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
It's my favourite tradition every year, but my liver is already getting scared. Because it's, March 26th this year, I'm pretty sure. Or 28th. She's no.
Oh, very good. Speaking of levels are related to pissing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go piss.
Fair enough. I'm realising now that we're actually like matching in colours.
That's sweet. This is how you plan a podcast, you know, it's like come in, we matching gear, you know, we're official. Nah.
Yeah. That's the thing, we don't have matching gear. You brought Ket, I brought Coke.
I brought a banana. I carried that here in the pocket of my jacket.
That's fair enough, honestly. Like I showed up to uni, like the only prep I brought to uni was a packet of Soothers and 2 Red Bulls, and that's it. That's all I need.
That'll carry you through a fucking day.
Like, that's all you need sometimes.
I've got all the fucking bits and bobs, and I only came in at 3:30.
I've been here since like 11. I went home like briefly just to drop off Millie, and then I came back straight back here, and like I don't know if you'll know this, like it's a nightmare to park in the first 2 car parks there.
No idea.
Like it used to be like you could just kind of say, oh, I have a meeting with this person, and sometimes you did, but you also had a class. But like they're so particular about like staff parking now, and it's a nightmare. Half the uni lecturers don't drive; they all just take the train.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you need that much staff parking? Motherfucker, just let me park near to the uni. I don't want to walk a whole 10-minute walk.
To somewhere. Kind of the uni.
Yeah. That's the thing is as well, like, my car got broken into in that car park when I lived in accommodation. So, like, I'm like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to park there. I don't trust it. Very clearly, you still haven't got new security cameras. But that's a whole other issue.
Still a great uni, of course, as we mentioned about an hour ago. You know,
Exactly.
I love the way it does everything. Like that, and good performance class, as you said.
Yeah.
Pretty half decent film class, you know.
And it's just like every now and again, like I'll hear stuff about the broadcast students.
They just like exist in this like weird mythical bubble, and you know, I'm rooting for them.
Exactly. Like I don't know where they are because like obviously like we're playing grab ball right now. We have no idea how to contact them.
Hey, who's broadcast? Andrew Dooner. He's a broadcast student.
The only other broadcast student I knew of is now gone. Like he left. Actually, the only other a majority of them have left.
I know a fair few just because the kind of college class from Ayrshire college split.
Yeah.
Half went to film, half went to broadcast. So it's just those faces I know.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I was with you when the Queen died.
Yeah.
It's how I know people.
A funny callback.
Useless callback.
But yeah, no, it's very weird because like every now and again, like I'll see people that I was like really close with in first year and haven't talked to since first year, and like I'll wave at them, and sometimes they'll wave at me. But like there was a brief period of time where I like dyed my hair a bunch of colors, and like people didn't recognize me during that time. Oh God, because like first off, I shaved my head because I had a wee mental breakdown. Then it started growing in, and then I dyed it all blonde with kisses in it.
Sure.
No, it was sick as fuck. I will give myself that. And then it went all red for a play, and then I wasn't allowed back home for Christmas if I didn't change it, because my mum literally said, "Lose the red or lose your bed." So
Beautiful.
when like a sort of the way we described it was a Black Forest Gatto color,
Okay.
and then it started growing again, and now it's just my natural hair now. But I miss the blonde so much. But like it started growing out with and the kisses looked like ringworm. So that's not a good look when you work in hospitality.
Jeez, oh. Hospitality, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
How often do people in hospitality talk about hospitality?
It depends on the situation. Like I can sniff out another bartender or someone who's worked in hospitality, no matter where they are. Like I'll walk into like a certain place and I'm like, I can tell who's worked in hospitality. It's like my sixth sense. But I will say this now: bartenders, when they're in the pub, are some of the worst people to serve. Sometimes, like if they're like just popping in for one, that's fine. They're there for the night. They are going to cost you a lot of money because they will get drink so much. They're going to spend all their money. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is like sort of like the rule of hospitality. All the wages you earn after you pay your bills and everything, that's just drinking
Straight
to
back
go.
into the pub, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's very weird because like a lot of the bartenders from around the places that shut earlier than we do will then come and drink in my pub, and I'm just sort of like, if I did this to you, you'd throw me out. So don't do it to me just because I'm open later.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like everyone in hospitality, to some degree, has some level of an alcohol problem. Like you kind of can't not to cope.
Yeah. It just builds bad relationships with drink.
Exactly. But like I've noticed as well, nurses and teachers have the exact same thing.
Opposite end of the spectrum, but I imagine it's a coping mechanism.
Absolutely.
But, just different worlds.
Like Christmas party nights in a hotel I used to work in were hell on earth. I got groped so many times. Like it was bad, like really, really bad. And like every now and again, like I would say like this table's groping me, and they'd be like, you'd probably enjoy it, and I'm like, no, I very much don't.
It's not where this conversation's coming from.
Exactly. And I'd like they would put like the I'm not saying I'm attractive in any regard, but like they would put like the better looking people on those tables to get them to spend money. And it was like throwing lambs to the slaughter. Me and one of my other pals who I've mentioned previously, Sean, it would be us on these tables, and we'd end up just like holding each other at the end of the night, just being like, I've been groped so many times.
Horrible.
It is. Oh no, yeah. Sometimes hospitality can like be like soul destroying.
That's the term, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's just like
What it looks like.
Oh yeah. Like, but the thing is, I can't imagine doing anything else now, aside from obviously, which is like acting.
Mm-hmm.
But every single actor like does their time in some level of hospitality and or retail, and like I've worked retail briefly as well. So much worse.
Yeah.
I will say that now. But the thing is, I worked clothes retail, and I worked the Boxing Day shifts on one of the only clothes stores on the island. And like people would return things in such a weird way. Like, yeah, I know this is a packet of pants, and I know it says on the packet, I can't return these because the second they are out the store, you could have worn them. And it's very clear I've worn them. There are shit stains on them. I'd like to return them. And I'd be like, I'm really sorry, I can't actually return them. Get me your manager. She's just going to say the exact same thing.
Wasting your time,
my time. And there's 19 people behind you with the same, like did you all have like bad food poisoning? Why are you all shitting yourselves?
All the pants get bought on the 24th, even the 25th, get brought back on the 26th.
That's how Christmas dinner's done. Like you
It's
just keep
Christmas dinner fucking pants. It's quite handy actually.
Honestly, like that's a business idea.
Yeah. It's the shop that's open 3 days a year. There's like shops that are like, oh, we're Halloween, and then we're doing a wee 2 weeks of Easter, and then we've got the summer right. Just keep changing what they are. That's a good idea.
The one thing that I do remember from my brief stint in retail, like, was as the years progressed, was like how early Christmas stuff would come into the shop. Like, there was one year it came in October, then the next year it was September, and then the next year it was August.
We're getting to the point where it just won't leave.
Yeah, and like the second Christmas is over, the Easter stuff is out. And there was this TikTok I saw, like, oh, he's only just been born. And like, oh, like that buckled. Like, because it's exactly that sort of thing. Like, capitalism, man, it's a horrible beast.
There was no power behind that word at all.
Like, yeah.
I've lost my juices, I've had my banana. Fucking right.
So just remember, kids, capitalism is always your enemy. And punch a cop when you see a cop.
Aye.
There we go.
And anyway, but that second part, punch a cop when you see it.
Punch a cop when you see a cop. I say that my stepfather used to be a prison guard, so.
Everyone hates the police, but everyone also has some family in the police. Like, it's.
Yeah, like. My uncle's the ex-chief constable of Southwold, so.
Hell, some spot.
Exactly. Fucking yeah, weird. Very weird situation to be in when very much ACAB, but I've had no alcohol. Why am I getting political?
Oh no! So do you do that?
I don't get political. I'm just like if the conversation comes up, my ears prick up. Yeah. And like Millie will turn her head and just be like, for God's sake, don't do it. And I'll be like, interesting that you say that. And then I'll just go on a spiel.
Oh God.
But like that's only if I'm like really drunk and like the right conversation has come up. Normally it's just like the sense of like, I don't get why people hate the Tories, and I'll be like, well.
The right conversation, very generic, wrong opinion.
Yeah.
Boof.
But you'd be surprised. Like a lot of my time, I'm surrounded by old men.
True.
Which is a sentence I didn't think I'd say. At least in the capacity of serving drinks.
Yeah, I can't top it.
I thought I'd be like just like a diehard like rockin' twink, but now I'm old. My glory days are behind me.
Well, that's a lovely sentiment. Word. Sentiment, is that a word?
Sentiment, yeah, I'd say
that's a lovely sentiment.
That's a lovely sentiment. But yeah, I to bring it back to the beginning, I think everyone should do like some level of either hospitality or retail. And even though like this horror story that I've just been continually saying, like, no, I hate my life, I hate my life, I hate my life, I hate my life, I just screaming at people, genuinely wouldn't change it for the world. Like, it's like made me a more understanding person.
Well, I think it does good things in that sense for pretty much everyone that's ever done it.
Yeah, and like
a few exceptions.
Exactly. Like there are some bartenders who like clearly like hate everything, and like that's like I hate everything in a fun way. Like there are bartenders who will like be like if you like mildly stutter with a word, they'll be like, I can't serve you, and I'm like, you've served me one drink, that's it. It's just like the power can sometimes get to people. I'll admit the power sometimes gets to me. But the thing is, I always get people out in the regard of like, you're not the vibe. I'd be a terrible doorman.
You're not the vibe.
You're not the vibe. Exactly.
I mean, I suppose there is a right and a wrong vibe there.
Exactly. Like, especially like, during the day shift, every now and again, because we like have a jukebox and everything. Like someone tried to put Slipknot on the jukebox, and like I had to turn it off. And he was like, "Mate, am I getting my money back?" I was like, "Yeah, here's your money back. Not the vibe for this place. Like look around." And he was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, mate." And I'm like, "You're on your own. Why are you playing Slipknot in a pub that is like there are 9 old men at the bar who are as old as time?"
Just pop in a wee headphone in.
Yeah, pop in a headphone.
Get the pub ambience in one side, get the headphone in the other.
That's the thing. Every now and again, like what I really like is sitting in a pub with a pint and my laptop and my headphones in. That's it. Like maybe every now and again talking to one of the regulars. That's it. Like, that is like my ideal. Like, if I had the time to do that, like every Sunday.
Oh, it's. I was watching a podcast the other day. A couple of old guys. I say old guys, right? So we're 20s. A couple of old guys to around 40, and they were having oddly a very similar conversation. And one of the beats was my favourite thing to do: just sit down in a pub, read a book, and nuss a pint for about an hour, and then get on with my day. I was like, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, I think the last time I read in the pub, I was behind the bar, and I was what was I reading? Oh, it was something I was reading recently. I've forgotten. I think I was rereading The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Brilliant book, brilliant movie. Unfortunately, again, terrible cast.
People,
No, it's Ansel Elgort. Baby Driver.
Right.
Yeah, he's a rapist. So,
If they're involved.
well, allegedly a rapist, but
Fuck you anyway.
fuck you. And you know what? Since we mentioned Baby Driver, fuck Kevin Spacey,
Fuck you.
and kind of fuck John Hamm.
Just fuck Baby Driver. Just come on.
Yeah, it's not Edgar Wright's best film.
It's probably that far away.
Yeah,
No, need more water.
Jesus, man. To be fair, it's fucking roasting in here.
The leather's helping.
Yeah, like I don't know how you're surviving.
Temperatures are all over the joint.
Yeah, it's just the temperatures at the moment. Like, I'm so used to the basement and like
What is the temperatures of the basement?
You don't want to know.
We've got a once a week class down there. That's where we watch some Birth of the Nation, which suddenly makes sense.
In where?
Oh, just the lecture theatre down there.
Like the one with the bleachers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's PS1. That's like the holy
Is
grail.
that like your home?
That is my home. That's been my home. Weirdly enough, the first class I ever showed up to, I was still hungover and still drunk from the night before.
That's you.
Yeah, exactly. And we were told to lie on the floor and pretend we were close your eyes and pretend you were an object flying.
God,
through the air.
I fucking love acting.
Exactly. Like, I was saying that like it's like a normal thing to do, and I'm like, no, that's fucking nuts.
So right upstairs, you've got folk working away on like fucking dummies trying to save their fucking lives. You're a fucking lamp.
No, you're an object flying through the air.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're a lamp that's been thrown by a jet.
Sometimes, I think someone did say that they were a lamp. I think.
I want to know what Ryan was. Why wouldn't you give me this insight?
No, this was in first year. She didn't. She didn't show up till second year.
She came second year.
Yeah, it was her and one other girl. That's another conversation. Then we had a few more people join us in third year, and we had 2 join us this year.
Nice.
We've had at least one person drop out as every year has continued.
That's kind of how every course goes. I think it'll be beat for beat the exact same for me.
That's fair enough.
Give it a take.
We lost some good ones along the way.
Yeah, we lost some strong ones.
Yeah.
I think they just went back to America.
Was that Ray?
Yeah.
I did a film. I did his film, The Imitation.
I've read his script. He wrote that script in here. That's fun.
Nuts. Yeah, I did that weirdly enough with the girl who is now my girlfriend.
What a strange
I know.
link.
Yeah. But yeah. So it's that's the thing. Every now and again, like I'll see film students I worked with, and I'll be like talking to them and everything, and then like I'll be like with one of my friends on like a night out, and I'll like see them on a night out as well, and then they'll go past, and one of my non-acting friends is like, who's that? I'm like, yeah, I did a film with them. I feel so pretentious, but it's so cool to say.
Have I got that? No, because most of the films I make are about like 70-year-old men.
I'm surprised you haven't tried the Dogs. There's a guy. Actually, this is my favorite topic of conversation when the Dogs ever come up. There's a man in the pub who's nicknamed Hong Kong Jim.
Fucking hell.
Guess where this man is from?
Oh, come on, Saul Coates.
Basically, yeah, no, here. He's from here, but he served in the CID in Hong Kong for like 36 years. And he's told me some horror stories, by the way. just drinks Prosecco. Like 2 bottles of Prosecco,
Beautiful.
a glass of red wine, maybe two, and then he gets cut off, and then he goes on his merry way.
I've always thought of a documentary of pub regulars. That's just kind of one of the short lists.
I'm your guy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's one of the ideas actually I pitched for this year at uni, but then we ended up going with insert wrestler here.
It's fair enough. But yeah, again, if you ever need just some showreel stuff, there are plenty of drunks that would love a camera put in front of their face because it would take them away from me for a couple hours.
Monday night after the quiz.
Monday night after the quiz can sometimes be like the most boring 2 hours of your life or absolute fucking hell on earth.
Oh, it's a coin flip every time I've been on a Monday. It's like, why is it so many people that aren't at the quiz that are here? And why is it's the same people at the quiz right every week?
Basically,
Yeah.
every now and again we'll get like there's a couple that come in, and like they work in air traffic control, so like they can't be there every week. So like every now and again they'll just show up, and like the second they show up, I'm like, well, we've lost because they ace it. It's terrifying.
Sure. Never tried the Third Legs quiz. Don't think I could.
It's a hard one. Like it's like the only reason my team keep me about is because I know movies.
Is it not just a lot of questions?
It's a 2 hour long quiz. Like that's nuts. That's unheard of.
I think most quizzes are.
No, most quizzes are like an hour and a half.
You got to have the like multiple 15-minute breaks for pishies and drinks. No,
No,
just no
like,
break, just straight.
It's 25 questions, which take about an hour. 10-minute break, and also in that 10 minutes, we are getting the answers for the first half. And then, boom, straight into the second half. And then, 10 minutes later, we find out who wins the quiz.
That's not when I arrive.
Yeah. And, like, my mood is, like, completely shifted.
10 past 10.
10 past 10. We didn't fucking win. Everybody out!
Josh just kind of being there, like, too soon still. Look forward to the next quiz I do with Josh. It's going to be great.
Honestly, at this rate, please invite me, because I just want to see him crumble again.
Josh's not good at quizzes.
That's even better.
It was just this one quiz because he's like one of his autistic things is just fucking still a game.
It's fair enough.
So, well, I think the entire quiz we got 2 questions wrong, and then we got that one wrong.
I mean,
It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
The worst thing I've ever done in a quiz is it was smoke and go quiz, and they printed out papers of like name that young celebrity, and there was one of them, and I was like, that's Anthony Bourdain. That is Anthony Bourdain. I'm hands down. And someone turned around to me and they were like, I think that's Jeremy Clarkson, and I went, no, I've been reading Kitchen Confidential. That's Anthony Bourdain.
Love strong and wrong.
But I'd had 2 pints. I didn't have my glasses on.
Strong and you thought you were right.
Mate, it was Jubel Peach. I was guzzling that shit. Fucking nectar of the gods.
It really is. That's what me and Josh were on in the still game quiz.
Fucking love Jubel Peach. Like, the 2 drinks I could genuinely drink till the end of time are Guinness, Jubel Peach.
That was such a good night of drinking Guinness and Jubel Peach, the still game quiz. Not for Josh, he went off the rails.
It makes sense. But on that note, I'm desperately thirsty.
It is time to go.
It's time to go. Mainly because my girlfriend messaged me there being like, are you okay?
I've fucking achieved my life goal. It's my favourite thing to do to people is just to have people message and say, are you okay?
Yeah.
Love it. Bye. Lovely player.
Thank you very much.
Lovely player. Until next time, of course.
Until next time.